All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, I just did a video about the Kabba Baba Rave company based in the UK doing drag shows targeted at babies.
Yeah!
And I came across this video of GBN News talking about the very same topic. And I thought this was a very interesting conversation. So we're about to get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while we're watching. Now let's roll it.
Why are these performances unacceptable?
Firstly, for the people that say, oh, the babies don't even know what's going on, if you actually look on the website, it's an organisation specifically targeted at babies. For something to be baby sensory, you are obviously going to curate, as they've said, the activities to children. The question is, why do men and women wearing barely any clothing, wearing nipple tassels, wearing bondage gear and stripper heels and thongs, need to be performing for children?
Cost of living.
Sorry.
Why would you need to do that? These are...
Now, I like the way that she broke that down because, like she said, it doesn't matter if it's women, men, gay, straight, any type of hypersexualization targeted at babies, at children, is wrong. It doesn't matter about the gender. If you got naked women, half naked men, it don't matter. It's all wrong. Now let's continue.
Hyper-sexualized environments, and this has got nothing to do with being anti-LGBT.
Yeah.
In fact, it's actually pretty homophobic to suggest that hyper-sexualized themes and caricatures of women through drag acts need to constantly be associated with being gay. That's incorrect.
Amy, can I just say, if I had no money to my name whatsoever, there is a pretty straightforward reason why I wouldn't put a thong on and dance in front of children, and that's because I think that might make me look like a paedophile.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
No, it's not.
That you could actually correlate drag queens to paedophilia. That's what you just did.
Gyrating in front of babies.
A man in a thong...
Gyrating in front of a baby.
And this, no, but this is the thing with drag culture. So it's perfectly fine. It's fun. I've been to those sorts of events myself. But these are adult environments that they belong in, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of drag queens would feel extremely uncomfortable with being virtually naked in a thong, dancing for toddlers.
Do you not take,
Amy?
right? So I refute how hypersexualized that those 5-second clips can.
We've seen more. It's very sexualized.
On the whole, drag queens working with children in the UK are all completely DBS checks, do a child
DBS
appropriate.
This lady in the blue is missing the point completely, and it's simple. The reason why he was able to make a correlation from pedophilia to these drag shows, it's not about all people doing drag, because all people who do drag don't do drag in front of toddlers and babies. Now, I'm not with all that drag stuff regardless. You know, we in America, they in the UK, free country. You got your rights to express yourself. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But, you know, do it in front of adults. Do it for a crowd of adults. Don't do it for children. I can't stop you. That ain't my prerogative. But the fact that they are aiming this at children, at babies, is the exact reason why you can correlate it with pedophilia. Hello?
You've not been caught.
Okay, well then,
so that's the DBS check. Nonsense.
I think if there was one example of a drag queen grooming a child for sex, then you might have a leg to stand on with this. But there are 90% of child abuse cases
in America,
are
there was a registered
with
sex
parents
offender
and
that
people
went to
that
a drag
live
queen
in their
story
house.
Let's just cut to the chase. I'm a father of 3 children. If anyone took my kids to see that sort of show...
It's not compulsory, Adam.
I would string them up, right? That is disgusting.
To you?
It's perverted.
I think my opinion lines up pretty well with this, guys.
It's depraved.
In your opinion?
No. Would you take your child to that?
Firstly, that's for babies, so it's basically more for the parents. So I remember when my son was
Would you take your child to that?
So the local cinema used to do
One second.
Can I answer your question?
Would you take your child to that show?
Any sexualisation of that would go completely over the baby's head, and they would see colours, makeup, and fun, and hear the music.
I would go as far to say,
Patrick, can I give you
anyone that takes their child to that needs their hard drive checked.
You know,
it's perverted and depraved.
Yeah, it's completely legal. There's nothing illegal going on.
The thing is,
personal choice.
we don't know.
In your opinion,
We don't know actually if it's completely legal because there are some real safeguarding concerns in those environments.
We're seeing it now. Just sorry to interrupt you, but this is what we're looking at now. So it's a man upside down with a leopard print thong on,
which you might see on the beach.
Bum out. I'm pretty sure we'll see something.
A beach and that is not comparable. Don't be so ridiculous.
Toddlers, though.
Number one, they're paid.
What are you scared of? What do you think is going to happen to these babies?
Number one, their parents are paid to be there. And number two, they are interacting and in close proximity to children.
She said, what are you scared of? What do you think will happen to these babies? She don't want that man to answer that. I don't think she'd be ready for the answer that he has. I mean, where have we moved to as a society where this stuff is okay? I just don't understand. This lady is trying so hard to cope and to excuse this as being okay. She's trying to find any loophole that she can to make it seem like this is perfectly fine to have babies, you know, in these type of environments. And according to her, she doesn't think that being around this environment would do anything to a baby at all. I don't have the data available right now, but I definitely think being exposed to environments like that could definitely play a role in the development of a baby's psyche as he grows into a child or as she grows into a child. For sure. I think it's pretty clear that the concepts of right and wrong have been washed away in the Western society. Everybody's so scared of a nasty label being put on them that they can't just say the truth and say what's wrong and say what's right. People know that this stuff is wrong, and they know that drag queens and strippers and anybody doing anything in the line of sex work or sexualization of themselves should not be exposed to babies and young children. But since a lot of gay and LGBTQ plus IA triple double people happen to work in these drag companies and put on these drag shows, nobody wants to offend them. Nobody wants to say that this is wrong and that they need to get away from children and stay away from our children. Nobody wants to say it. And people like the lady in the blue will even go so far as to make excuses for why this stuff is okay. Madness. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe when you're at the door. Let me know what you thought about this conversation. And until next time, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.